Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
He's messaged me, called me an ugly and he told me he was going to kill me, and they just told me there wasn't anything they can do about it. Until he physically approached me.
A woman says she's terrified for her life and the lives of her children. She says she's been stalked and harassed by the same man for nearly 4 years.
There's a harassment restraining order against the man, but she told Valley News team's Melanie Palmer that the city of Mahnomen, along with the court system, aren't doing enough to protect her.
I don't go anywhere. I keep my doors locked. I keep my shades closed. My niece goes to the store for me and stuff. I don't leave the house unless I go to work.
Jasmine Leslie says it all started a couple of years ago when she was working at a casino. The man she says is her stalker, John Cannon, worked at the casino too. But he worked in a different area, and Leslie says they never spoke. One day, her sister pulled her aside and showed her some messages. Messages she said came from Cannon. And here's what they said.
Your sister is a stupid bitch. She's been torturing me for eternity.
And that's when her sister notified police. Leslie went to court and got a harassment restraining order. And that brings us to just last week. Leslie saw new posts from Cannon on his Facebook page all about her and her family. And now she is very frightened.
He is seriously going to hurt either me or my family or someone else. He knows so much about me, it's not even funny.
Mahnomen County Sheriff says Cannon was once again arrested, but due to lack of information, he was sent home. But the case is still actively under investigation.
I know she feels afraid because of the comments this guy has made, but we're going to do everything we can in our powers to make sure that he doesn't come anywhere near.
So we did some digging and found some of Cannon's past records. He has faced similar charges, including domestic assault and making terroristic threats, all of which have been dismissed.
Looking at his history, other charges he's faced, terroristic threats, things like that, a lot of these charges have been dismissed. Is he safe to be walking on the streets? And I know that's not your decision to make.
And I don't know how to answer that one. The prosecutor, when they do get someone for court and when we do arrest them, they look at the reports, and if there's enough there, they will charge them. If there's not, then they will ask for more information, which is what happened in this case.
In his mind, it's actually happening, and who's to say the voices inside of his head or whatever else isn't going to tell him to come do something to me.
In Mahnomen, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
We contacted the city of Mahnomen's prosecutor who was working on the case, and they say the case has been moved to a special prosecutor to avoid any conflict of interest. We asked what they meant by that, but they couldn't comment on the matter. Through our investigation, Valley News Live did discover John Cannon is the son of a retired lawyer who worked with the county of Mahnomen.
Overcast today, but still pretty decent for this time of year. Hutch is here to let us know about what to expect tonight. Hutch?
We don't have a lot of weather worries as we head through the evening. Temperatures fairly steady, too, thanks to those clouds. We did notice a reduction in wind speeds today as well, but those clouds have been a fixture over the area, and from time to time, they produced some light dusting and flakes of snow. That will continue this evening, but the general movement of those clouds is to the east, so I'm saying there's a chance of some clearing during the overnight. Temperatures remaining steady through the early evening. Then as we clear, we'll dip into the teens by morning. All in all, looks like the sunshine will bring milder weather our way. I'll have details on how warm we get. We'll talk about our chance of snow in the upcoming forecast as well here in a few moments.
All right, thanks. 25 years in prison. That's the sentence for a man charged with shooting at law enforcement, leading them on a high-speed chase and stealing several vehicles, including one with a baby inside. Last February, 24-year-old Daniel Tuhartz of Fort Totten took off when authorities tried stopping him along I-29 near Grand Forks. Law enforcement used spikes to stop the truck near Hillsboro, and that's when police say Tuhartz got out and fired 3 shots from a 9mm handgun. Officers were not hit. Tuhartz got away. About an hour later, he stole a vehicle in Hillsboro with a baby in it. The baby was rescued unhurt. Tuhartz would later shoot and wound himself in the chest in a standoff in Devil's Lake.
We're following a developing story for you out of Richland County after shocking sex assault allegations made against upperclassmen at the Richland 44 High School caused outrage. Parents contacted our whistleblower hotline saying there were alleged ambushes by upperclassmen on 7th and 8th graders in the school. The lights are supposedly turned off and the victim is held down and violated. Our whistleblower says the school has suspended 5 students in connection with that incident. Parents also tell us the athletic director, principal, and superintendent held a meeting with all the boys at the school last Thursday. But yesterday, 30 parents showed up at the principal's office demanding answers. And today, the superintendent sent an email to parents saying the Richland County Sheriff is investigating. We're also told that 3 students, potentially victims, were interviewed yesterday at an advocacy center, and those interviews are expected to continue tomorrow. We have much more on this story posted on our website, valleynewslive.com. And this story came to us through our whistleblower hotline. If you need help with a serious issue in your community, call 237-6576 and leave your tip. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.
Police in Grand Forks have released surveillance footage of a man they believe is connected with an unauthorized use of a credit card. The incident happened at the Flying J on 32nd Avenue South on December 9th last year. If you have any information on this man, call Grand Forks PD at 701-787-8000.
Fargo residents aren't the only ones dealing with smash and grab thefts. A Moorhead woman who wishes to stay anonymous made a post to the Fargo Moorhead online garage sale Facebook page looking for your help finding the culprit who broke into her vehicle. The post says she was dropping off her child at daycare Monday morning when someone broke her rear passenger window and grabbed her purse off the front seat. She says she was able to track down the suspect's vehicle on a gas station surveillance camera. If you have any information about this incident, you're asked to call law enforcement.
A man who was convicted of killing 3 cats in Moorhead apparently tried to obtain an animal in Rapid City, South Dakota. A Rapid City Craigslist post sounds the alarm warning. Please do not give away or sell any animals to this man. His name is Isaac J. Greer, but may be going by the name of J. Cipher. The post adds that Greer attempted to obtain yet another animal, which is a clear violation of his probation. Greer was sentenced to 60 days in Clay County Jail in November after admitting to killing 3 cats. He received 2 years of probation, was ordered not to have any contact with animals, and to complete chemical and psychological evaluations.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, Minnesota jumps on board a program that's giving new parents a safe place to lay their babies at night.
Up next, find out what the governor of North Dakota thinks the state needs to grow and prosper.